It's been a few years since I featured a Ball watch on the channel, but I am a fan of Ball. I've liked what they've done in previous years, and I'm fortunate to have two different Roadmaster GMT movements in front of the camera on loan from Ball watches directly from Switzerland. So I'm going to showcase one of the watches in this specific video, the Pilot GMT, limited to 1,000 pieces. Now we will begin with some important specs. We have a titanium case, a titanium and steel bracelet with all links added. This weighs in at 160 grams. The watch will have 300 meters of water resistance with a screw down signed crown at the 3 o'clock position. And then we have lockable function pushers on the other side of the case that will engage your true GMT movement within this sports piece. Now, the best part about Ball, in my opinion, is they always use triatomic hydrogen gas tubes that will constantly emit a light, a low light, and it looks excellent in low light. It's better than Lume if you want to continually use this in no light or low light, situations. And then we also have a mix of superluminova in your lumed ceramic bezel insert, which I think aids in the overall look and legibility. So very nice to see the triatomic hydrogen gas tubes here. We have a sapphire crystal with excellent anti-reflective treatment. There will be a Cyclops magnifier over the 3 o'clock position. And then the movement will be COSC certified. It's an ETA-based movement with the patented modification with the true GMT function that you utilize with your external lockable pushers on the 9 o'clock side of the case. Now, the movement will be anti-magnetic to 4,800 amperes per meter and shock resistant to a ridiculous 5,000 G threshold. So it's a very robust and accurate movement, easy to service, having ETA-based architecture. And again, I love that true GMT function. So you can adjust your local hand, your hour hand, forward or backward by 1 hour intervals by pushing your external pushers. The lower one will bump it backward and the upper one will bump it forward by, again, 1 hour intervals. And then when you want to ensure the 300 meters of water resistance, you can lock them into position by turning these function pushers clockwise. Now continuing, we have 38 hours of power reserve, which admittedly is rather short compared to many other modern movements from other brands, especially ones you can find in the similar price range. This one retails at $3,250. I think this is ideal for 7-inch and higher, wrist sizes. My wrists are 7.25 inches in circumference, and I really enjoy this natural flow and drape of the bracelet, the flow from the case to the tapering bracelet, the raised center links. It feels substantial, but at the same time, it doesn't feel too large. It doesn't feel too tall or too heavy. I think the comfort really is aided by the fact that this is constructed out of titanium. Now, the bracelet will have screw pin connectors, and each link carries full articulation. There is nice finish work at play. Ball does include 2 half links in the bracelet to dial in the fit, and we have a butterfly clasp constructed out of stainless steel that is signed and easy to use. Although unfortunately there is no micro adjustment system available in this bracelet. My favorite features of the watch, I love that constant and continual low light visibility emitted by the triatomic hydrogen gas tubes on the dial. I like the legibility. I like the design language. I like the robust, accurate, true GMT caliber that, again, you engage with the external pushers on the 9 o'clock side of the case. The case and bracelet connection just has a nice flow to it. There is good presence. There is good comfort. And this is an underrated feature. I think we have very good anti-reflective treatment on this flat sapphire crystal. I often find myself wanting good anti-reflective treatment, but very few brands do it to a satisfying degree. Now let's talk about 2 concerns that I've brought up throughout the course of the video, one of which is the power reserve, rather short compared to other modern movements. And then the other one is this watch, although it is comfortable, although I recommend it for 7-inch and higher sized wrists, we have an effective lug-to-lug dimension of 57.5 millimeters when you're going to the extremity of these center links. So if you have smaller wrists, I would recommend wearing this on a rubber strap or a leather strap, because I'm not sure that you'll get a very comfortable fit on this bracelet, even though the bracelet carries a nice construction. So just to summarize here, it's an impressive sports watch. It's well-rounded. If I had to answer the question posed by a watch enthusiast, is this watch worth it? Is it worth the retail price of $3,250? I would say yes, and I have no hesitation in saying that. So thanks for watching today. Let me know if you have any specific questions. Thank you to Ball Watches in Switzerland for lending in these two Roadmaster GMT movements. I will be reviewing the Marine GMT here shortly on the channel. So reach out if you have any questions about that one as well. Have a great day. I'll see you guys next time.